Nikki, we are back with another Shatterpoint game. This time we are playing with the people I've been waiting for the most in both this and Legion, which is the Clone Commandos.
Oh, yeah.
I should have read their rules a little bit harder when I played them, because they are not as beefy as I thought they would be, but they are rather spectacular in how they play. So I was pretty excited to get them on the board.
Yeah, well, I'm excited too. I'm playing Count Dooku, which, yeah.
He's mean.
So I'm excited.
And Asajj.
Asajj, who I've played before and I love.
So I got the Shatterpoint as my first card. I chose to pay a force point to shuffle that back in my deck, and then my next random was Cody.
And that shouldn't be there. You don't score the first.
I had to redo my first round.
Yeah.
I made a mistake.
I reminded him.
You did. So,
He
but
did.
I was still able to score it on my first, using a defensive maneuver to move up, and then regular movement. So
There you go. Oh, Count Dooku. All right.
you have a lot of people in your list that require a lot of things to happen, and he's one of them. So, leader of the Separatist army.
Yes.
When you get to pick a unit and allow them to dash forward.
Yes, I love it. I love their movement. So that's very cool.
And then that kind of triggers the Magna Guard special rules, their protection protocols. So yeah, there's a lot of things that happen whenever you activate a couple of your people.
Yeah, and that is the most difficult thing about Shatterpoint, is remembering all the synergies, I guess.
And getting them in the right order. Yeah, so here's the protection protocols, which allows one of them to kind of follow Count Dooku like a faithful little puppy.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, I didn't know how to play that very well at first. I've not played them before. I'm kind of, at the beginning, I kind of kept them right there, and later you'll see I'm kind of moving out a little bit.
Way more aggressive with them later on. Yeah. And then you have Kalani, who's also like, I'm going to move everybody at the beginning of my turn. And then, 10 minutes later, I'm finally going to activate. So
it does feel like
it kind of feels that way. So Barriss and Luminara, I was very curious to see how they were going to play. Barriss seems like a very badass Padawan, but you've got to keep her close to a Jedi. Oh, and then you've got your Shatterpoint here. And again,
that's Kalani.
That is Kalani. And again,
Roger.
I basically can just sit still for like 20 minutes now, because it's like, all right, who's going to go next?
It's kind of, for me, I'm like, wait, who did I draw? Because I'm moving all these people.
I know, right? He
By
is
the
really
end
good.
of it,
Yeah, he is really, really good.
Mhm.
And I really like how the rules play for him. He is. I mean, they are basically droid commanders or tacticians. Like you move here, you move here.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
And then you have. This is the first time we've had multiple support droid units or battle droid units.
Yeah, so I get to move them too.
Mm-hmm. I think they had to be within range 4, but still, at the beginning of the game, that's going to be the majority of them. And a lot of people commented to me last time I played the Magna Guard. I was a little bit hard on them, and people are like, "No, give them a try." Yeah, I think you played them very well this game. You showed what they really can do.
Yeah, I enjoyed them. I thought it was fun.
And I enjoy them now, or disdain them if I'm playing against them, depending on the flavor of the game. So, yeah, they're very nasty. A lot of hunkering going on here.
Everybody's hunkering.
All right, Clone Commandos, again, very excited to play these guys. They're stalwart. They've got protection. They also have scale. Well, it's not called scaling. That's the ability. It is ascension cables, which gives them scale. They've got brothers in arms, so whenever they're hunkering, they're steadfast. Yeah, they've got, and they're coordinated fire. I can never do coordinated fire like you can. I need to be better at maneuvering my clones together.
Yeah, and I think that's like, as you play, it's a game of how far you get out, and so I know that's what I was thinking the whole time. I didn't want to separate my people too much.
Yeah. So I decided my Clone Commando was going to try to take on Count Dooku in hand-to-hand combat.
let's just see how that goes.
That's about what you expect right there to happen. 2 hits, and you have what, 7 defense?
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, you have 7 defense dice. Yeah, he had.
Now, wait, is this when I thought that he had the extra protection?
He had the protection.
He should have had 6 dice,
right?
Because he wasn't on the same
level as the Magna droid.
So my mistake. That shouldn't have happened.
But I still think you would have completely thrashed that commando in combat. So no biggie. Now there's Jango. I really enjoyed Jango when I played him.
Yeah, I like his little jetpack.
He's just mean in combat.
He's good.
And I'm trying to remember why I didn't shoot at him with the commando. I'm pretty sure there's a reason. It's not I forgot. So, but yeah, Jango can be good hand-to-hand or shooting. I'm very excited to see how he'll play with Cad Bane and his crew. Maybe I don't know if I can add him with Maul or not, but regardless, it'll be fun. So yeah, you rolled a couple crits there, and yeah, let's see how that all turned out. Looks like he got 3 hits on me, 5 damage. He hits hard. For a secondary unit, he hits hard.
He does.
Now, a lot of times in this first round, I forgot to add Hunker in, but again, I don't think it would have mattered in most of these. So I picked up my Shatterpoint again, but this time at least I picked up people who were going to be useful, or I had an idea of who could be useful for it. So my 2-1-2s.
Which I really enjoyed 2-1-2s. I think I played them last time.
You did, and I have learned a big thing about them that basically boils down to, and this is a no-duh for a lot of people, they want to be at range. Do not get them into close combat. They love their range, and I decided that they're going to get close up in combat. So for whatever reason, we missed the actual roll, but here's what it turned out to be. I hit your droids pretty hard with the 2-1-2.
Yeah, you did.
That is the beauty of that. And again, when you're looking at their melee combat, they get 1 hit. No matter how many expertise you roll, you get 1 hit. But when it comes to their blaster rifles, oh, magic happens. So yeah, I hit your B1s pretty hard right there.
Okay, so you're shoving them.
Shoving them back. And he's moving up. And I still have more tax with him. His buddy to the other side. I just have learned I want to take out your B1s quick. Your B1s can do a lot of work in this game. So you're pinned, you're exposed.
I'm so exposed.
This is where I should not have. Now I'm in hand-to-hand with a Magna Guard. That was not a smart move on my part. Again, they're just not handled for it. So I guess I'm just going to have some Jedi come help me or something.
All right, let's see you.
501st, on the other hand, are very good.
Okay, injured.
So I wounded them, and then you instantly draw them to make them injured. And you concentrate all firepower. Ow. That gives you an extra dice for shooting.
Yeah.
Again, I kind of thought these were a joke unit when we first saw them, but they're not in any way, shape, or form.
You're thinking of them like in the Clone Wars.
I'm thinking about them from the show. Yeah, we'll see my dice roll. There we go. I rolled 4 blocks, but you rolled very solidly right there. So
let's see. Yeah, I rolled like 3 criticals.
Yeah, you did. So you were able to, you exposed them.
Okay, so I'm able to
reposition. Yeah.
Oh!
And you attacked my other clones with that ladder. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that was not a Jedi, because that probably would have snapped their stupid lightsabers. They're so brittle. All right, so not too bad. So my 2-1-2s are exposed here. which means no expertise dice.
Oh, too bad about that.
Well, too bad you only got. Did I? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is where
we realized
yes,
you were pinned.
We realized I was pinned, so I moved him back.
Yeah. So we did catch it, folks. And again, now I'm exposed again. But I'm focused. I'm gonna take out those B1s.
Oh.
So you're now super pinned.
I'm super pinned.
Well, you're pinned again, I guess. That's more. Between you exposing me and me pinning you, that's, gosh. This video is starting to sound like it should be.
The words, I know. It's just not sounding great.
But yeah, that was kind of a back and forth. And now, because again, I was in hand-to-hand at this point, melee. They don't get quite the awesomeness that they do when they shoot. So, just 2 damage. Now, you did take another damage because you were already pinned. And that's a nifty little rule.
Yes. Yes, I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying, you're super pinned.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you roll Kalani. Or you, not roll, you pick him up.
All right, so Roger, Roger.
Yeah, you really were. You're good with Kalani. You know, for someone who doesn't tend to play the bad guys, and I guess it's debatable if the Separatists are the bad guys, but in the series right now, they're the bad guys. You play them very well, Nikki. So
You know, I think I don't mind playing the bad guys in Star Wars. They're just really fun.
I thought this was hilarious. It is viable to do concentrate all firepower, even though they have no guns. Yeah, and I can't block for anything because I'm exposed. And you rolled really, really well. Yeah, Magna Guard, their expertise allows them to get crits right off the bat. Yeah, everything turns into a crit with the Magna Guard and their electro staffs. So you shove and you reposition and you crit. Yeah, they are super hard hitting. So again, to all those who said give them a second chance, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're shoving me under the bridge. Yeah, you did a good job of protecting Dooku, and yeah, this there's quite a bit of trouble right there.
I was back and forth about whether I did the right thing keeping them so close, but.
And of course, that does trigger 2 of my abilities, a Fierce Protector and Flow of the Force. Flow of the Force is coming from Luminara, and that allows me to heal my Clone Commandos for 3.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I kept on forgetting to look at Flow of the Force.
All
it's
right.
a really good ability.
Kalani, and I did not choose to do Roger, Roger. I think I was wanting, I felt like I wanted to keep them where they were. And who am I attacking?
Commander Cody.
Commander Cody. He needs to be taken down a notch.
Yeah. The way you played him last game, he was like Rambo.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
For me, that's not going as well. Yeah, you and your 3 crits right there. I forgot my hunker roll. It didn't do a darn bit of good. So yeah, that was a good hit.
All right, and then I'm going to have my B1's hunker for my tactical network.
Yeah, that triggered off of your tree. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Speaking of our Fierce Protector, Ahsoka. The series comes out this week.
I know.
Super excited about that. Yeah. That's partly why we played her in this game. And she's gonna show old Count Dooku, you don't mess with the Jedi no more. But you just hit me with surely you can do better for 2 Force.
Yeah. I decided to use 2 Force. I was hoping...
Basically, you want me to miss all of them.
I wanted you to miss all of them so I could do twice the pride, double the fall. So here is hoping. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, do you have an ability that can turn one of my crits into a... Thank goodness you don't. No. So, I'm at least going to get that off.
So, yeah, I was like, oh, I should have done 3. Should have paid 3 Force, and then I think I could have.
Oh yeah, you could have paid 3. With me, or what it seems like, other than Asajj, you're kind of swimming in force power with that team. Yes, you can do a lot with it, but you don't really have to. So I got a good shove. Shoved him off. Get off, old man. Boom.
That is so rude.
And now I'm king of the tower there. Let's flip that over. Flip. And then I meant to move her to block that other, because I do get a range 1 follow-up. So I'm going to block the other ladder from you easily getting up, I should say.
All right, well, Asajj is looking for revenge.
She's always looking for revenge.
I know. It's so awesome.
I mean, that's just kind of like...
I love me some Asajj.
I was going to say, if she wasn't looking for revenge, that would be the interesting thing. No, I'm content with everything. That's good. So
Asajj wouldn't be Asajj if she was content.
That's true. So she's going to scamper up that. Uh-oh. I think we've already made it clear.
Can you just see Asajj, like, walking up the ladder?
I mean, I think we've already established that my 2-1-2s, even Cody, is not good at hand-to-hand combat. So this is not going to bode well for Cody, I think. Yeah. That's a good roll, Nikki. God. Yeah, my defense rolls stink. On top of your good rolls.
I think we discussed that we rolled equal in this game.
In this game, we did.
Because I had some pretty big failures too, so...
Yeah, so you basically put almost every dang condition on me. And then you're going to fling me off. Fling!
Horse push.
But because you just wounded Commander Cody, I got Flow of the Force, and now my Clone Commandos are fully healed again.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Well, they only have 6 stamina.
Alright.
Now it's Luminara. So, again, I'm still trying to figure her out. And the best way to play her. Again, now, when you combine her with Barriss, they do really, really well. So, but that's the thing. Do you keep them together to make this really unstoppable Jedi Force? Or do you separate them and allow them to kind of do their own thing? I chose to kind of separate them, because once I force sped up there and moved, I couldn't do anything. She has no ranged attack. So, yeah, I'm still, like I said, Luminara, not sure what I should have done there.
Okay, so Magna Guard, they look so cool.
They do.
Like, look at them.
And I can just think of how creepy they're looking. They're not using a ladder, they're climbing the sides.
They're just,
so this spidery,
so that was my climb.
Yeah, they climbed.
And, I mean, look at them. I would totally be more afraid of them than anybody else.
I remember when we saw them, I think first time was in Revenge of the Sith. They look so awesome. So yeah, that was...
Ooh, Ahsoka.
Nope. You're like, I'm not going to attack Ahsoka.
I know, but it just looked...
Oh yeah, it looks epic there.
Yeah, it looks...
Yeah, both attacks are going against the clones.
Yeah, I decided to go with the, I guess,
or my
sort of
commando.
sure thing instead of Ahsoka.
That's hurtful. That's rather hurtful.
I'm sorry.
All of my Clone Commandos have protection, which means the damage is always reduced by 1. So you may have hit me for 3, but I only took 2. And I am steadfast, which means I ignore the first shove, but you shoved me twice, which knocked me down, made him sad. And that is phase 1. Congratulations, Nikki. You just scored yourself a base.
Woohoo!
But it's now time for Revenge of the Not Sith. Okay, so for this round, I think I'm going to try playing the Commandos a little bit more different. I'm going to try to keep my distance, go for objectives that are further away from the enemy, or at least the tougher enemies here, which would be your primaries and probably your secondaries to a degree. I just can't go toe-to-toe with them. And that was my mistake. But again, I'm learning them. I was trying to figure out how to play them. And I feel a lot more confident on what I need to do with them now. So there's an objective up there. There's an objective in the back. And I'm going to start shooting your primaries and secondaries from a distance.
Ooh.
So going against Kalani first. Tactical network this, Kalani. Pew. Yeah, I got much better roll there. So you are now pinned, and you took 2 damage. And now Asajj. I'm like, haha, and you're like, shut down.
Oh.
The only reason I did anything there was because of my crit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
You shut him down. You're like, no, I could just see Asajj kind of smiling at him now.
Oh, yeah.
Sinisterly. So.
Alright, so Magna Guard?
Magna Guard.
Okay. He's going to zoop up the ladder.
And he's just going, jump.
He's like, I can't make it.
Go on without me. Yeah, I guess one thing we were just discussing now, you didn't know one of them could have been following Asajj, but I don't know if that would have done you much good.
Yeah, I don't remember if during the game, if I realized that. I may have. I just forgot. But I didn't, regardless.
I mean, Bodyguard could have been interesting on her. But, all right, so for speeding Ahsoka, then I use a climb action to get up on top. And it's time for a little showdown with that Magna Guard. Oh, yeah. Take that, Magna Guard.
Yeah. You showed them.
I did. It's about time I showed somebody something in this game. Yeah. Obi-Wan taught me this. Throw. Because I think he was the one that did the major part of the battle with the Magna Guard in Revenge of the Sith in that in the ship scene at the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, we have to watch that again. All right, Asajj.
Asajj.
Her and her flipping...
Her dexterity.
I do think that is somewhat of a trap, though, because you can really kill all your force if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And we do apologize. We missed the first couple rolls for which the priorities were here.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it, though.
Oh, I agree. This is one of those times it was totally worth it.
I think it's like not playing them is worse. Because if you end and you've got some left, you're like, what a waste.
Yeah. Well, I know that's when I played Anakin and Dooku together. I felt that way. Yeah. You kind of obliterated Ahsoka there. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, how many conditions can you put on someone, Asajj? Fling?
Force push.
Yeah, you kind of kicked her butt, so... You broke her ranged weapons. Alright. Luminara. Alright, let's see what she can really do. I'm going to do a climb action to get up on top. And let's go toe-to-toe with Jango. Now, she actually has some really good combat skill tree. A lot of it is also to heal, but she can do some damage with it. So I was pleasantly surprised. And I think that's the key with Jedi, is most Jedi can do a decent amount of damage. I mean, they're primary, so they should.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, I got 2.
And that's what I'm talking about.
From
My expertise allowed me to get a hit and a crit. So reposition, and then shove and just that was a good amount of damage from her. Okay, jump up. I'm at the bottom. I'm supporting my folks there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're about ready to win.
This phase, yeah. It's not over yet. Okay, so you were pinned, and we kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
And so were the B1s, and we forgot about that too. And that's just something we've got to get better at doing. Record keeping. We usually keep all of our tokens on our cards, which are to our side, and that I think is not working for either one of us.
Maybe we should just keep them on the board, like we do in.
Actually, or mark them directly. I don't know if we have enough tokens for that, but we may just need to start marking the models as we play them. Putting the tokens next to the models, like we would do in MCP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be it, because again,
especially when you start kind of getting towards the end of the game, and you're just like kind of
mentally drained,
mentally in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You sometimes forget.
Agreed. Yeah. So we do realize there were pinned people here. We will be better about that. That is a promise. So yeah. Trudging through Kalani. I mean, you could have still done your Roger for the most part the same way. Only one of the B1s would have been affected. So let's see what you do to my commandos. Or my commando. I feel like he's got like this precision sniper rifle that he's just honing in on every time he uses it.
Well, you did well. I mean, I don't know what your 4 expertise does. I can't remember.
Well, it doesn't do a whole lot. Especially against 3 crits. Because I can't change any of your crits to hits. So yep, there's that. Oh, yay! Because again, my people...
You only got 1 block at it.
The big thing with them is they're steadfast and they have protection always.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why they end up playing it that way. But yeah, you wounded them. They're officially wounded. Knocked them back into Commander Cody there. Now you're using your tactical network.
Okay, I think I'm just using it to move them into hunger.
You're moving them up. I think you're commenting. Well, you're trying to get that objective eventually, but both of them are too far away to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using Flow of the Force on Ahsoka. Now, I do realize Ahsoka is strained here, and I did remember that. So I'm going to use Fierce Protector anyways to move up, which does cause me 3 damage, but it does remove my strain. And man, you take a lot of damage when you're moving your strain. Yay, we remembered to do our roll there on camera. We always rolled, we just forgot to do it on camera. So, I'm just exposed. She's just a girl trying to make her way in this world. And shove Asajj off the tower. Is that so much?
Like all want to do.
Like all want to do, indeed. And I did. I barely did, but I did. Thank goodness her first, I believe it's her first part of the combat tree is a shove. Because otherwise I would have been annoyed and you would have stuck or stayed with the objective there. We're just kind of consulting our trees here. Yep, that's it. That's all it took.
You did it.
2, and I don't need to jump. Maybe for joy. And you go down, Asajj. And yep, that's finally... I finally got it. So you're going to play Revenge of the Separatists now?
Yes, indeed.
It's very apt that you were to get Dooku now. He is so scary in combat, too.
Alright, I'm using my leader leadership thing.
Mm-hmm. Moving Asajj up. That made me nervous. I'm like, what do you... Oh, I see what you're going to do there. Yeah. And then you're going to like, do. I'm an old man. Who's going to kick your scrawny butt, youngin'.
Because she called me an old man.
I'm a count, not old.
It's like the, like Dooku and all those guys don't really care what they look like.
No.
That's not their... They don't care. They just want the power.
They just want the power. Yeah, because obviously old Palpatine's a prune face when it comes down to it. So yeah, I'm kind of exposed at this point. Let's see if I remember that I'm exposed. Yeah, that's a heck of a roll, Dooku. So right now, 2 expertise. Yeah, so it came down to... I think I forgot I was exposed there. But you hit me with 3 crits. You shoved me off. 1 shove.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how to do that one.
I believe, yeah, I would have just stopped at the edge. I think that's how it would have worked. But regardless, you have it. All hail Count Dooku.
Now I'm going to try to make it to where you can't just hop back up there.
What? Yeah, because I do have that jump.
Yeah.
And I did roll, or I do have the jump ability on that one. And yeah, you totally stopped me from doing that. Well played, Nikki. But I can jump over there. Haha. I don't really know what I was trying to accomplish with that other than to show that I could jump. And therefore I was going to. Alright, my 2-1-2, who has just been just a punching bag for the Separatists this game. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm focused, which helps a little bit. And it's not like you have great hand-to-hand combat either with your B1s.
No, I think I got 1 block out of that.
Yeah, no matter how many expertise I roll, I will only get one hit out of it when I bash. So. Here we go again. Yeah, this is against your Magna Guard, so that was not ever going to go well. Well, that was kind of wasted. You're injured and pinned. There we go. So, we do remember this time, and we did it out of order. So your top one would have gone first, couldn't because they were pinned, so you're moving them back. The bottom was not pinned anymore, so they could move. And you just decide to hunker. Because both those units are wounded right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where this round is going. All right, there's the objective. God, injured, strained, pinned. I can't do anything. So I remove the strained and I attack. So at least I'm not hurting myself doing it. Come on, Cody. Come on, Schwartz. All right. Actually, yes, that's actually a very good roll for me. It's good enough, let's put it that way. So you're only blocking 2. Cody actually does pretty well when it comes to adding extra damage to an attack. So, yeah, you're gone. I just took out your B1s.
Oh my gosh.
How's that feel? Yeah, you're so gonna kick my butt now. And then using the flow of the Force, since I took out one of your people, I can actually move up. Now, I just realized, before anyone comments, I don't think we were supposed to have removed the B1s from the board yet. They were supposed to stay there for the rotation.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, they should have stayed.
All right, Asajj.
Gee, I wonder what's going to happen here. So, I'm wounded. You're not. You're healthy. You automatically score it. Good game, Nikki.
Good game.
So, that was an interesting game. I really misplayed my commandos at first, and I finally kind of figured them out as the game progressed, but this is literally my first time playing them.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing it. I don't even know who my MVP would be this game. Maybe Asajj?
The Magna Guard, probably.
Well, yeah, the Magna Guard. Yeah.
They were really good.
They were.
I mean, Kalani always does a lot of work for you.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I think all of the big plays were Magna Guard or Asajj too. I feel like she had some good.
She could hit hard when she wants to.
I just like that force push. It's so good.
And you used it very effectively a number of times in this game. Dooku, he's there. He can help maneuver people around. He could have been damaging, but you never really had him in a place to do it.
It was fun doing the paying the force power and what is it called? Surely you can do better. I was really wanting to play that out and then do twice the pride, double the fall, which if I had done the 3, I would have. But I don't know, that I thought that's kind of a fun thing with him. So
yeah, and again, it's a very cool ability he has. I think the one thing also, I've told you this as we were playing, I kind of struggled a little bit. Just there are so many synergies, and I know we brought this up before. Remembering all the synergies of all the people, especially the new Jedi, it's a little bit difficult. You really do need a handful of games with each one. So I've kind of told myself I will be continuing to play the same people with maybe a couple new additions each game. But for the most part, I really need to start mastering how some of these people play.
Yeah, that's hard for us because we're trying to play different people when we post it. But yeah, to really get it down, we'll have to try to get some games in where we play. And I think for me, it's just trying to remember, somebody has conditions.
Yeah.
And I think we did a pretty good job of that, but there was one big one we didn't.
There was a few throughout the game. We're going to have to come up with a better method for doing that. But we will. I feel confident we'll get that figured out for the next game. But yeah, like I said, we've got Grievous and his whole box. We've got Mace. We've got Mother Talza, and we've still got all the Inquisitors, along with Padawan Kenobi that we've not played yet. So we've got quite a few more games that we need to get out to show some new people to kind of get caught up. So we're going to try to add them in as we can, but again, we're also going to try to focus on learning some of these people more consistently. Mm-hmm. But overall, I'm still having a lot of fun with this one. Like I said, there's a lot of strategy, a lot of tactics in this one that make it, a very unique game, and I'm really, really enjoying trying to figure those out right now. I figured you've kind of got these dialed in a little bit better than I do. You definitely outplayed me. Like we said, the dice rolls were consistent for both of us. Either we did really badly on certain rolls or really well on others. You outplayed me in this game, and I appreciate that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, some of it's just the luck of the order that you draw in, and there's a lot of luck involved. So you don't give yourself enough credit sometimes.
Thank
you, Andy.
You outplayed me in this game.
Thank you.
But there will be the revenge of the Andy later on. So, but yeah, overall, I said a lot of fun. I have a feeling my daughter is going to want to play Mother Talza, so I'll be going against a Separatist game next time. Not sure who I'm going to play, but I do want to kind of play the Mandalorians as a combined force, both the Super Commandos and the clan together. Obviously, that would mean, well, I have a feeling she's going to play Maul. I don't know. I'll figure out how I'm going to play that next game. But I have a feeling that's what the next game will look like to a degree. But we'll know when we know. And we will try to get that video out as soon as possible. In the meantime, though, again, we appreciate all the viewers. We are 10 subscribers away from 1,000 as of this video.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So if you enjoy this video, you're not a subscriber, if you could hit that like button and you could subscribe, that would help us a lot. We would love to be able to hit 1,000 subs with this video. All right, with that, we do appreciate everyone watching, all the great comments, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.